go again at JKR Builds tonight. A lot of you guys have been asking about the car in the background from the old Triumph Spitfire over there. What this is it's an Aztec made by Fab. Fab is a fiberglass kit car company that started building fiberglass kit car bodies in, I do believe, the late 50s or early 60s. I'm not sure. I haven't really did my research on it. I am a big fan of Fab. Back when they started out, they made this car, which is called an Aztec, and they made a GT500 and a GT1200. And those were based off like the GT40s. If I am correct, I haven't researched this for about 5-6 years, but I do believe like the GT12 was to bolt on a Volkswagen pan, where the back here was cut and that would flip open. The front, I cannot remember if it flipped open or not on that. Then the car body I have, what you've seen in the other videos, is the GT500, or they call it the Factory. That's the one I have. That's a 2-piece body. Actually, now I'm remembering correctly. The GT12 was a 3-piece. The front hood did flip, the back flipped, then you had the cockpit. Then the Valkyrie was a 2-piece, where from the back of the cockpit all the way forward was 1 piece, then you had the clamshell on the back that opened up. I had to think there for a minute. Been a lot of years, 5-8 years ago I was researching that, but always looked at the Fab kit cars. They made like the GT40s. I think they kind of based this off the GT40, I'm not sure. Then they made some kind of little miniature van that went on the Volkswagen pan, really neat. And they made a few other kit cars I'm not too familiar with, can't quite remember, a little foggy. But it's kind of cool, always a big fan of Fab. It's kind of cool, I have this one and I have my other green kit car, and they're both made by Fab, so. But again, this was, I'll throw up a picture there in the video from the Fab. They based this kit was pressed, mold in '66. And like I said, it's called the Aztec. But if you look up the pictures of a Porsche 904, to me, it looks a lot more like the Porsche 904 than the GT40, but I'm not sure if they were really shooting for the GT40 look. I hear two different things all over the web, so. But this is pretty cool. This is a 2-piece with gold wing doors, and in earlier models, or later, I could be wrong, they made the cockpit that would raise forward and the back clamshell would open backwards. Now this one is a 1-piece front body cockpit with gold wing doors that go up. I don't have my hinges on there yet, but the doors will go up like this on both sides. I gotta make the hinges. And this is supposed to be a 2-piece. And what I did is I ended up buying the body, found me up in Traverse City back in 2019, I do believe. I had one heck of a time getting it. The guy told me that it was bolted to the chassis, had good tires, and what I had is a tow dolly to pick you up on. I get there, the body's not bolted to the chassis. It's just sitting on it. 2 back flat tires, no steering, nothing hooked up. Crazy. Put a deal on it, drove a long ways, didn't want to leave it behind, so. Blew up the back tires. He told me I'd make it home. And the back clamshell, I just kind of tied on the back. Left this house, I probably only got, geez, I think 25 miles. Looking in the rearview mirror and the clamshell's almost dragging on the back highway. Had my wife with me, so we pulled over into a Rite Aid, I think it was. Went in there, bought whatever rope they had, clothesline rope or something. Me and her, we took the clamshell off the back and we put the clamshell up on the roof and on the front part. I'll have to put a picture of that up there. I can't believe I brought this home 150 some miles like that, but I made it. But anyways, between Traverse City and Mount Pleasant, I frickin' blew a tire. Just shredding. I'm only doing like 55. Pulled over. I had to jack up the front of the tow dolly and tie that down with a bunch of tie straps to the tow dolly without a wheel, put that wheel on the back. Then we started going off again. Got between Elma and Ithaca and blew this tire. Just people, I don't know. People, I'm doing 55, people are like passing me and they're looking at me like I'm crazy or something. And I'm like, what's wrong with these people? And I'm thinking, well, it's probably because the clamshell's on the roof. I look in the mirror and the tire's just shredding, coming apart. Nobody didn't tell me, but. So I shredded that tire, so we pulled over, took off the passenger side front rim and tire off the tow dolly, put that on the back. Now on the front, we just have the I-beam of the Volkswagen just strapped to the tow dolly, steel to steel. It's moving back and forth, sliding all over the place. Oh, it was crazy. It was a nightmare how we made it. It was good times. But anyways, this back clamshell flips up backwards like this. It's just on a Volkswagen pan with a stock Volkswagen motor, which is, what is it, your 16cc if I remember right. The front piece here from the back cockpit to the very front nose was supposed to be a one piece, which it was. And I got thinking, why don't I cut that so I can make it flip? Because I don't understand, once you mount the body to the chassis, how do you get underneath to like your brake fluid and all that? You gotta pull off the wheel and kind of get up in there to work on your I-beam or your steering tie rods. So what I did is I kind of marked that out, took my time, did my best measuring it, and then I put an hinge on the front so it flips forward like this. I really like that a lot. I can get to my I-beam, my steering gearbox, my shocks, the brake, master cylinder. My gosh, you want to get to that to be able to check the fluid in that. So that worked out really good for me. And then what I did is I just made some aluminum catches here on the fenders. I made 5 of them. I just bought these clips here. They're just kind of like a fold down strap on here. But I thought that turned out pretty good. I can show you a better picture of that. Okay, as you can see where I made my cut line, I went like on a 45 there out of the fender well. And I just went up across, kind of jigged it in, kind of rounded it, jigged it back out on the other side. And that's all I did. And then I just have these clips here. Clip it down. I'm not sure if I'll put some rubber on there or what, but it works pretty good. That way you can get to the front end and everything. And I gotta clean up my hinges and everything up under there yet. And that's how that works. I got some cheap seats in there right now. Came with the leaves. I haven't cleaned them out yet. And Fusel. It's not really much to this car. And I kind of tried to do research on this car. And they say that it will come in right around 1,400 pounds. And I didn't think that was too bad. You know, for a stock Volkswagen motor, it'd get you around all right. But I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I had the square body in here, and then this drove. And I was starting it up once a month to keep the gas moving through it. I stopped starting it. Then it wouldn't start. Then I cleaned out the car, put it back on there, and then it started. And then I didn't start it for like a year and a half, and now it don't run again. So I was kind of messing around with it tonight a little bit, and I think I smoked the coil on it. So I'm gonna order a coil, and well, I buy all my parts offline. It takes a week and a half to get, because I get a better deal on it. So, but yeah, what we're gonna end up doing is actually pulling this out and pulling the Viper in. I gotta do some stuff on the Viper. I need to kind of catch up on. I kind of let go over the summer because I was driving it. So, but yeah, just to kind of give you a quick video tonight of this car. Everybody was kind of asking what it is and what's going on with it and what's the drivetrain. So I just thought I'd do a quick video and kind of give you guys an idea what's going on with that. So again, thanks for watching. We appreciate you guys, and we'll see ya.